From exes getting down with sex workers and porn stars to ridiculous questions of paternity, Elizabeth Hurley's love life has been absolute mayhem. In the 90s, Elizabeth Hurley and Hugh Grant were one of the most talked about power couples. Their power couple position was truly cemented when the British model accompanied her beau to the Four Weddings and a Funeral premiere. With their whispery, posh accents and good looks, the couple seemed like a match made in heaven. But things would soon take an unfortunate turn. In 1995, Grant made headlines when he got caught cheating on Hurley with a sex worker. Grant was arrested, his mugshot plastered across newspapers. On The Larry King Show, he acknowledged his behavior, admitting,
"I think in the end, you have to come clean and say it was disloyal and shabby and goatish."
When word got out, Hurley was devastated by her boyfriend's betrayal. She revealed her conflicted feelings to the British Press Association, saying, "I am still bewildered and saddened. For many years, I have turned to Hugh for help during difficult times, and so now, even though my family and friends have been very kind, I am very much alone. This is all very painful for me." Still, Hurley gave Grant another chance, and the couple remained together for 5 more years, eventually splitting in 2000. As she told the People in the 90s podcast, the two have managed to remain great friends for long after their breakup.
He's still very important in my life. He's my son's godfather. He's my next door neighbor.
A couple of years after splitting with Grant, Elizabeth Hurley welcomed her son, Damien, with American businessman Steve Bing in 2002. Sadly, the couple's relationship had been tumultuous, and it reached a breaking point when Bing denied being Damien's biological father. Bing claimed that he and Hurley were both seeing other people throughout their relationship, coldly declaring, according to People magazine, it is her choice to be a single mother. Understandably, Hurley was devastated by the public claims. The pain was fresh and even more painful for her considering she was very close to giving birth to Damien. According to Town & Country, Bing told Hurley to have an abortion, but she refused. Later, a DNA test proved he was the father.
You are the father!
Despite their issues, the pair reconnected in the final year of Bing's life. Though he never met his son, he called Damien on his 18th birthday and wrote him a goodbye letter. Hurley was heartbroken when news broke of her ex's untimely death. In 2020, Bing died by suicide, aged 55, per the Los Angeles Times. He was said to be lonely in his final years and had spent the majority of the $600 million fortune he inherited. Hurley took to Instagram to express her grief, saying, "I am saddened beyond belief that my ex Steve is no longer with us. It is a terrible end. I'm posting these pictures because although we went through some tough times, it's the good, wonderful memories of a sweet, kind man that matter." Unfortunately, the shock of Steve Bing's death brought further turmoil into Elizabeth Hurley's life. In 2021, she found out that her son had been cut from Bing's $216.7 million will. As reported by Daily Mail, Bing intended to leave his fortune to his children. However, his wishes were interfered with by his father, Peter, who fought to change the fund. Ultimately, his millions were instead left to his sister Mary's children. Why? Her kids were born in wedlock, while his children were not. Subsequent attempts to secure Damien's inheritance have thus far been unsuccessful as of 2022. In a shady dig at the Bings, Damien posted a snap on Instagram above the caption, with no Peter in sight, saying, "Grateful for my beautiful family, today and every day." A while after her rocky relationship with Bing, Hurley found love again when she met Aussie cricket legend Shane Warne. Sadly, this would be yet another relationship that ended in infidelity. In 2011, the sports star proposed over a romantic dinner, leading to applause from fellow diners. Despite appearing super in love, things soon turned sour. From the outset, the couple's relationship was blighted by cheating rumors. In 2010, Hurley briefly broke up with Warne after he was exposed for sexting another woman. Per the Daily Mail, Warne was alleged to have sent steamy messages to fellow Aussie Adele Angeliri. The woman in question, who was married at the time, insisted the relationship never went beyond sexting. The following year, he was accused of cheating with adult film actor Chloe Conrad, per The Mirror. Following his MO, Warne supposedly sent Conrad thirsty texts, including hints that he was up for a love affair with her and her friend. In 2013, the couple parted ways with an insider telling Hello that the odds were ultimately stacked against them. Accordingly, Warne regretted negatively impacting the relationship, later lamenting that Hurley was the one who got away, telling The Mirror, "I was more in love with Elizabeth than I'd realized I could be. I missed the love we had. My years with Elizabeth were the happiest of my life. I wanted to be better with her."
You know, it was the happiest time of my life. I was very, very happy. We made each other happy. I think we were good for each other.
In March 2022, the cricket world was rocked by Shane Warne's sudden death. The cricketing legend, who was just 52, was on vacation in Thailand when he was found unconscious in his hotel room, per Fox Sports. It was later confirmed that he died of a suspected heart attack. Although his relationship with Elizabeth Hurley may have been strained at times, she was nonetheless devastated by her ex's death. On Instagram, she wrote, "I feel like the sun has gone behind a cloud forever. R.I.P. my beloved Lionheart." Distraught, Hurley reportedly couldn't bring herself to record a video tribute for Warren's state funeral. According to organizer Eddie McGuire, who revealed to news.com.au, Elizabeth found it too emotional to encapsulate her feelings into a 30-second grab. "We didn't want to diminish her grief and love of the Warren family by doing so." On Instagram, she apologized for being unable to attend the funeral due to scheduling issues and sadly acknowledged that she would never get to see him again. However, Hurley was openly touched by the funeral footage she watched, wherein Warren's son paid tribute to his dad.
"There's not a day that will go by where I won't be thinking of you."
Speaking to Gala, she said that despite her heartache, she wanted to remember the good times she had with Warren. Through ups and downs with both Steve Bing and Shane Warne, Hurley didn't give up on trying to find love. She eventually married businessman Arun Nair in 2007, but after 3 years of marriage, Elizabeth Hurley filed for divorce from Nair, citing unreasonable behavior.
"But I'm happily married."
Not anymore.
When announcing their split, Hurley called them, quote, painful, sad days. Her relationship with Arun was said to already be strained due to problems caused by his father, Vinod Nair, and stepmother, Joanne. According to The Mirror, the family disapproved of Hurley, with Arun's dad and stepmom reportedly unhappy that the couple broke religious traditions, such as drinking alcohol at their 2007 Indian wedding. Following the ceremony, Vinod accused Hurley of being more interested in a wedding spread in hello than family traditions, claiming that his daughter-in-law, quote, publicly humiliated him. Speaking with Tatler, Hurley admitted that she likely wouldn't get married again, saying that while she's open to love, she doesn't know if marriage is still in that picture.